Greetings, Redheads. Thank you for joining me in another edition of Red's View. I am your gracious host, Jay Red. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. OutKast. Billboard names OutKast the #1 rap group of all time. OutKast is named by Billboard the #1 rap group of all time. Now, it was surprising when I saw it. For one, because I'm surprised they didn't put anybody from New York on there. I just knew they were going to give it to Run DMC. However, I was surprised with the OutKast thing. Now, I'm not mad at OutKast being named #1. Do I agree with it? No, but I'm not mad at it. If you've been watching my show the past couple of weeks, we've been even talking about who are some of the greatest rap groups of all time because I knew Billboard was going to pull a fast one. This is the reason, one of the big reasons I disagree with Billboard's top 50. They did a top 50 list of the greatest rap groups of all time. And there's a big problem. Even though I'm not mad at OutKast being #1, even though I don't agree with it, here's my big issue. The first thing that I looked at, because I stopped paying attention after they named my favorite rap group at 21, but I looked at who's in the top 10. Who is in the top 10? If OutKast is #1, I got to see what's the top 10, and the top 10 list is trash. Not the whole list is trash. Let me go ahead and get out the way. But the top 10, the rap groups aren't trash, but they don't need to be in the top 10. So let's see who actually made the top 10, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so number 10, they got The Roots. Okay. I don't agree with The Roots being number 10. No, sir. The Roots being number 10, nah. All right. Next, after that, we got De La Soul. Now, I'm not a fan of De La Soul. They got a couple of jams. Should they be in the top 10? I don't think so. Not mad at them being on the top 50, but not the top 10. All right, next week, this is this is the problem that I have right here. This is the main issue I have with the top 10. Salt and Pepper. Salt and Pepper at number 8. Are you serious? Salt and Pepper at number 8 of the best rap groups of all time. You got Salt and Pepper. Now, shout out to Salt and Pepper. They deserve to be on the top 50. They had quite a few hits. But in the top 10, when we're talking about influence, record sales, impact, all that, for the female rap, yes, they deserve to be on the top 50. But the top 10? All right, let's keep going. All right, number 7, Eric B and Rakim. They could be in the top 10. Like, I'm not mad at them being in the top 10. All right. Public Enemy. I'm not mad at Public Enemy being in the top 10. They're number 6. All right. Who else we got? Run DMC should be, yes, absolutely. I'm not sure where I would rank them in the top 10. Some people could say number 1 because they started all this rap groups. They didn't start the rap groups, but they pioneered, they revolutionized us getting endorsement deals with Adidas, how they got the Adidas deal. I'm not mad at Run DMC being in the top 10 at all, for sure. A Tribe Called Quest. I'm not mad at a Tribe Called Quest being in the top 10 either. Not mad at that. NWA, for sure. They're at a high ranking at number 3. Absolutely. NWA, come on, man. And that's TK Kirkland right there. Interesting. All right, you got Wu-Tang Clan. I'm not mad at Wu-Tang Clan being in the top 10 at all. And, of course, I'm not mad at OutKast being number 1. I'm not mad at them being in the top 10. However, I don't agree with OutKast being number 1. If you ask me honestly, and I'm going to just speak for a moment. If you ask me honestly, if I have the pick, it's going to be Bone Thugs-n-Harmony. If I have the pick. But I know I'm biased towards it because I'm a big Bone fan. That's my favorite rap group. If somebody disagrees with me, it's debatable for sure, but I think they're the most influential rap group of all time. But I'm not mad if anybody says they don't deserve to be number 1. Bone needs to be in the top 10 or the top 5. Bone needs to be in the top 10 or the top 5. UGK needs to be ranked higher. And the top 20, we got to look at the top 20. Let's look at the top 20 to see who made the top 20. because I have a problem with this as well. All right, so zoom, zoom, zoom. We're gonna go all the way up, go all the way up, go all the way up. All right. So let's look at who was number 11. Migos. Migos at number 11. Migos at number 11. How in the hell, the blue hell, are the Migos RP to Takeoff? Absolutely not. Migos shouldn't even be in the top 30, if we're being honest. Now, they were influential, but compared to the rap groups that came before them, Migos being number 11, this is blasphemy. Look at this list. Migos at number 11. All right, we go up. Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, not mad at them being in the top 20 at all. Mobb Deep, I'm not a Mobb Deep fan, but I know that they're highly revered in the culture. They're not in my top 50, but I'm not mad at them being in the top 20, I could say. The Fugees, shout out to the Fugees, not mad at them. Naughty by Nature, not mad at them at all. Naughty by Nature, legendary. Beastie Boys, y'all love ranking Beastie Boys high. I don't know. I'm not a fan, never been a fan. But they're highly revered, so it's whatever. Who we got? Cypress Hill, top 20? Nah, no, absolutely not. 3 6 Mafia, top 20 for sure, but they should be ranked higher. Everybody's beats right now, most of them sound, this trap music right now should attribute that to 3 6 Mafia. They should be ranked higher. They're at number 16. You got G Unit at number 19. Not mad at G Unit. I love G Unit coming up, but then you got UGK at 20. So that's the top 20 right there. UGK being in the top 20, I'm not mad at that. But I got a problem right here, ladies and gentlemen. Bone Thugs and Harmony at number 21. So you're putting Migos, Salt and Pepper, you're putting them above Bone Thugs and Harmony. How in the hell do you put Migos before Bone Thugs and Harmony? How do you put Migos before 3 6 Mafia? Migos got their style from Bone Thugs and 3 6 Mafia. How did, bro? Like, come on, man. Come on. And I'm not even going to keep going because there should be people that are higher on the list. Now, I know Dipset is on there. You have different people, but let me know in the comments if you agree with the top 20. They don't even have Bone Thugs Harmony in the top 20. They released a classic album, East 1999 Eternal. So I got a real big problem with that. But they should be in the top 10. 3 6, Bone, NWA, Wu-Tang, OutKast. They should be all in the top 10 somewhere. And I knew they were going to be New York biased by having some New Yorkers up there. But come on, how is Mobb Deep before Bone Thugs? How is Mobb Deep before UGK? Who still talks about Mobb Deep outside of New York? Let's just keep it a buck. Who still talks about Mobb Deep outside of New York? Come on, man. Like, I'm so serious. Who still talks about Salt and Pepper outside of New York? Now, I salute the Salt and Pepper, but you put them over 3 6, Bone Thugs. G Unit had an impact for sure. But you know what? I don't even know. Would I put G Unit? I would put Dipset before G Unit as a group. G Unit had like one good ass run. They classic, right? But I don't know if they will be above Diplomats because Diplomats were a movement. But this list, the thing is, I saw a lot of people online celebrating OutKast. Like, yeah, they got it right. But look at the list that you compare it to. Are you serious? I don't take this list serious. I'm not mad at OutKast being named number 1. Like I said, I don't think that they're number 1, but I do think that they should be in the top 10 for sure. I don't know where I would rank them, but maybe, you know what? Maybe Red's View, maybe we should do our own list. Maybe I should make a poll and group everybody in the category and we decide. The people should decide who the greatest rap group of all time is. We're the consumers of the music. And they're talking about record sales and impact and all this other stuff. How the hell is Salt and Pepper up there? How is Mobb Deep up there? Bone and G Unit sold more than Mobb Deep. I just like it feels like it's half New York bias and then half they trying to cater to the South or cater. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, that list was ridiculous. Thumbs down to it. But I don't take it serious. But the fact that they got OutKast as number one, a lot of people were sharing it and stuff like that. But look at the list. This list is garbage. And I'm tired of these culture vultures, because more than likely it was these culture vultures at Billboard who made this list. We were still, and how can you appreciate this list as OutKast being number one when the top 50 rappers, everybody was trashing that list? Even people who were on that list, Ice Cube trashed it. So yeah, man, I don't support this list at all. It's BS. Y'all let me know in the comments who you feel like the number one rap group of all time is. Did they get this list right? Because I just pointed out a lot of loopholes in it, and I think it's garbage. I think it's trash. I disagree again with OutKast being number one. If you ask J Red, I feel like Bone Thugs and Harmony, but that's my pick. I know you can have your pick and everything like that, but you know, and shout out to Wu-Tang Clan. Shout out to the people who made the list. Now, everybody who should have been on the top 50 list, I feel like made it, but I definitely disagree with the top 20 and damn sure the top 10. Let me know in the comments what you feel. Please make sure that you subscribe to youtube.com/RedsView. Also follow me right here at JAYR3D on Instagram, TikTok, all social media platforms. Let me know in the comments, y'all. Am I tripping? Am I out of my mind? Is OutKast number one? Let me know in the comments. This is J Red RedsView signing out.